What's up everyone, it's Simran Singh back with another video, and today is part 3 of the Ultimate Guide to Get into Dental School video series. Today we are going to be talking about your dental experiences, particularly dental shadowing and dental assisting if you get that opportunity. But before I go into the specifics of this video, for those of you that don't know me, again, my name is Simran Singh. I'm a current dental student at the University of Detroit Mercy School of Dentistry, and I make helpful and resourceful videos, vlogs about my life in dental school, and just other random things. So if that type of content interests you, please subscribe to the channel, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. But if not, let's get into the video. So, I previously made a video about extracurricular activities that did not include dental shadowing and dental assisting because I thought this topic needed a video of its own, because without a doubt, it is probably the most important aspect of not only your application, but your overall decision on whether or not you want to pursue dentistry. Now you may ask me, Simran, why is that aspect the most important part? Well, if you want to take the rigorous undergraduate course load that is required when being on a pre-dental track, or put yourself through studying for the DAT and taking that exam, and going through the application process, interviewing, and then beyond that, just being in dental school and taking on that type of workload, and then taking on all the stresses that is involved in being a dental student, then you have to make sure that this is a career that you want to pursue. Because I can speak for myself and a lot of my friends, like I'm a first year dental student, and just being at the point where I am at today, it took a lot out of me just to get here. And there's gonna be more that is required out of me to just get to the point of graduating dental school. So you have to make sure that this is something you want to pursue, and your dental experiences are a good indication of that. So before you commit in wanting to go to dental school and doing all the things that are required to do that, make sure you are interested in the profession prior to that. So the first thing I obviously recommend you do is contact your own dentist or any dentist nearby your house or the university you attend, and ask them if they have any shadowing opportunities for you. I honestly believe that 80% of dentists, especially if you know the dentist, will be happy to have you come in and watch procedures, talk to the different employees there, learn about whatever you need to give you a good idea of what dentists and the people around them do on a day-to-day basis. Because believe it or not, there are a lot of people that end up committing to dentistry with little to no shadowing hours, and they realize later on that, hey, this might not be the profession for them. Whatever point you are in your academic career, if you're thinking about doing dentistry, this should be one of the first things you do. And if you are fortunate enough to become a dental assistant and actually take on a job, that's even better, because you're gonna be more hands-on and more involved with the procedures, and you're just gonna have an overall much better idea of what's actually occurring, not only with the procedures, but in the office, opposed to just watching the procedures. But regardless, it's just very important to get your foot in the door into those dental offices and learn as much as you can, honestly. Like me being a first year dental student, I still have an incredible amount of information to learn about dentistry. And I feel like once I get out, it's gonna be the exact same thing. A lot of my friends who are actually practicing right now, they're learning new stuff every single day. So the more you learn early on, the easier the transition will be in the next step, without a doubt. Because my class, we have individuals who are dental assistants, dental hygienists, people that worked in dental offices, and they came into dental school knowing names of instruments, like the terminology, dental anatomy, stuff like that. So it just makes the transition a lot easier. But again, if you're someone who can't get a job, it's completely fine. I would say that the majority of students who are in dental classes didn't work in the dental profession prior to it. But the shadowing portion is without a doubt required, because the majority of schools, I want to say every single school, but I cannot say for sure, but the majority of the schools require a specific amount of shadowing hours, and I believe that range is anywhere from 50 hours upwards towards 200. But in all honesty, I would say do your best to get 100 shadowing hours specifically from a general dentist, because when you go into dental school, you're going to be learning about general dentistry. You can shadow specialists, but make sure that's outside of the recommended 100 hours of shadowing. And when you're shadowing, make sure you develop a close relationship with your dentist, because most schools will require a letter of recommendation from them. And a lot of those schools are going to look into that, and they want to know, was this person interested when he was shadowing you? Did this particular student come in willing to learn? Was he interested in the procedures you were doing? Was he asking questions about certain things? So if you build a close relationship with the dentist that you shadow. A lot of that information and more can go into your letter of recommendation. So yeah, make sure, like, if you are interested in pursuing dentistry, before you do everything that's required in applying to dental school, make sure you shadow, just so you have an idea of what you're getting yourself into. As you continue to get more exposed and learn about the profession even more, you'll have more certainty in your decision to pursue the career. So yeah, it's incredibly important to shadow dentists like prior to committing to the profession and doing everything that's required to get into dental school. Learn as much as you can. You know, you can never learn too much, especially when it comes to this profession. Stuff is changing on a day-to-day basis, and so many of these dentists have so many years under their belt. Like, those relationships will honestly help you out not only in dental school but for the rest of your career. Make sure prior to applying to dental school that you receive at least 100 hours of shadowing. It doesn't necessarily have to be from one particular dentist. You know, you can shadow at multiple different practices, but just make sure you have at least 100 hours of shadowing. But make sure that you are looking into the school that you're applying to and how many hours they require that you shadow, because honestly, that itself varies. Most schools are good with 100, but I know some are at least upwards of 200, so make sure you guys are really looking into that. And yeah, guys, that's really it for the topic. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below, or you can personally email me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and have a great day.